Up. He's down again. He's done.
Oh, he's out.
No waste. Another shot. Minor Joe's going down. He's done.
Wow.
Hour.
Yep. Now you can do it.
Okay, now I can do it. Welcome everyone to Amateur Hour Commentary. What's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to be just hopping right into it as the match is going to be starting very, very soon. Tonight we have a semi-final match between Steath Killers and Boinas Verdes. This is going to be an intense one because this is going to determine who goes to the finals. These guys have really come a long way since the start of this 2v2 knockout, yeah, man, I'm excited. I don't know who's going to win. I did put up a poll. I want to see who you guys think is going to move forward to be a finalist. But Titch, what do you think, man?
I think that I'm waiting on Diego's stream, but I just did hear Flanders ask him to turn theirs on. Sorry for the delay, folks. There was, I guess, Flanders was having a little bit of issues, so there was some potential of rescheduling. So we didn't want to go live until we knew exactly what was going on. But looks like, yeah, they just did a lag test and they are good to go. Yep. So.
They are looking good to go. Let's go. I'm going to do a very quick rundown of how the games have gone so far. I'm going to start with the Steath Killers. Their very first game was against Get Help. They won 6-4. That was a really tight game. Guys, you can go watch that. It was fantastic. You can go watch any of these games pretty much. Their next game was against Ace Blockers. This one was a little bit more one-sided as Steath Killers walked away with a 6-2 victory. And then that just kind of leads them into tonight's match. So they've been doing pretty good. Their last game, they're coming off of a pretty dominant win. Boinas Verdes, on the other hand, their first match was against Salty and Gilbert. They won 6-4. We unfortunately didn't catch that one. But then the next one was against the Rounders, and this was so far the only game that had gone beyond the score of 6. It went 7-5. That was an incredible game, and I swear to God, I thought I was going to go the Rounders' way, but it went towards Boinas Verdes, and they are here now, and we're going to be entering containment. Now, for all those who don't remember or may have forgotten or are new to the channel, if you're watching after the fact, there's a 2v2 knockout tournament that allows teams to only carry one jammer and one motion sensor. Everything else is allowed. Jammers have to be shootable and not double crouched, but that's it. Maps can't be selected a second time. They can only be picked once. Starting off here on containment.
Damn. Shoot. Ni modo, Cybex. Hay que defenderla aquí. ¿Ya me escuchas? Ok, voy a bloquear esta de aquí atrás. No, ahí no pongas nada. No pongas
So
nada.
Boinas Verdes get the shower room.
En el centro.
We talked a little bit about this in previous matches. It's not a terrible spot for defense. There's a lot of room to move around and take up some defense, but at the same time, it's not that great either because there's so many points of entry.
They've got a blocker on the door at the top of the stairs. Hold on, I'm just trying to see what's going on here. So they have a blocker, but there's no booby traps on the blocker. Oh, fuck.
It's a good question, Karen. I'm not really sure yet. So far, more people are in favor of Steath Killers. Guys, check out that poll. Cast your vote. It's anonymous. So
on one of the doors. I'm trying to look around. Yeah, the blocker might be our best option. Hold on there, Raptor. Slow down. Alright, I'm coming. Where are you? Yeah, so they're both inside there.
Where I am.
yeah, we're gonna anticipate that he might have a little bit of buffering here and there.
They got a C4 on
Apparently,
that door.
he's experiencing extreme weather.
Yeah, that one right in front of you, they have a C4 on it. I think we should go back down the stairs, Raptor, and come up the stairs on the other side.
We can do that. There. Let's do it. Quick.
It's taking their time. We've been seeing this a lot closer to the end of the bracket. Mostly in the late matches in the quarterfinals, teams are really taking it nice and slow. The use of Eagle Eye has been a little bit more predominant
but I know they
on the
have
back
nothing
end of the
on their
matches
fucking
as well.
locker.
And I know that there have been some Discord discussions around that too.
You want to push in at the same
One's
time?
At the laptop. One's at the laptop.
Yeah.
Get some grenades on him.
You want me to open this?
What's going on, SoFlo?
Ooh,
Grenades are up and in. Raptor able to get an
He's over here
elimination
by
on
me.
Diego. That leaves Cybex all alone.
double down.
And a double down. Flanders gets that down. Do they have the revive? He's got to get in there and get the revive. He does. Now they just got to get the jammer, get the win, and they could move ahead 1 point.
Stay away for a second.
Picking up the coins. Fair, fair. That's something I do too. Got to get the money for the contract, and that's it, man. That's it. Steath Killer is taking win number 1 here on Containment. Buenas Verdes not able to hold the shower room.
Oh, mine was muted there. Hey, I was just happy that.
That's why it was so quiet.
Well, I was doing my thing in the background, like I was doing my usual thing, right? So,
Yeah.
which is normal. But then I was the auto switch with the score and everything worked. So I was like, hey, it works
Awesome.
again.
So I want to talk a little bit about the Eagle Eye because I know someone had posted in the Discord some concerns around the use of the Eagle Eye, and I don't know where this stems from, honestly. And I'm completely on this. Yeah, I'm completely on the side of using Eagle Eye. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, any kind of skill, if used right, can be effective. But correction, not any skill. Ruby's skill is useless. It's pointless. There's no sense using that whatsoever. But every other skill has its use, has its function. Eagle Eye is one of those that you want to go in with. The games are going to be much slower pace, right? We talked about this before. There's not the comfort of 3 teammates. There's only the comfort of 1. And once that 1 teammate goes down, you either go for the revive, if that's what you want to do, or you try to take advantage of your partner being down and them focusing on that partner and you taking them out. That's it. That's all you got.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just doing something in the background here. Don't mind me for a minute.
No, it's no problem. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Been a while. Excited, man? Yeah. This is exciting. This is the first semifinal match. We have another one. I think that's going to be taking place Sunday. I don't know if it's confirmed quite yet, but we're still waiting on that one. Gabrielito, I can't say that, man. I'm sorry. Gabrielito MGG. I'm just gonna call you MGG or Gabe for sure. I had a good friend named Gabe, really cool dude. Welcome. Thanks for showing up. Also, SoFlo, Karen, Rabid, Ranger. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for being here. We're going back on to Containment. This time we got Steath Killers on defense with a position down the hall right outside the white room.
You have a C4.
This actually is really good because now we have the whole white room to play with. They can put the jammer inside here if they so choose, and really create a roundabout utility path if they want to. But they have so much room to run around because even if they were to leave this room and Buenas Verdes gets the jammer, they could still play out towards the laptop. A lot of mobility for them on defense.
Abre las puertas.
So far, we got 6 votes for Steath Killers and who they think and who you guys think is going to win. There's only like about a minute or so left. If you guys want to cast your vote and who you think is going to be a finalist, be sure to go to the top of the chat, click on that poll, and cast your vote. It's anonymous, so if you don't want anyone to know, it's all good. Your secret is kind of safe.
A la derecha, ya, en la esquina. ¿En la doble?
No. No trajiste esos planes de liga, güey. En esta puerta.
Ábrela y regrésate. ¿Hay motion? Ábrele, regrésate. ¿Ya la abriste? Sí. Vente para acá, vente para acá.
They are making a lot of noise on the outside. It does sound like the Steath killers are kind of following them as they move around the halls.
Creo que aquí tienen el C4 también en esta.
Al otro no lo veo, güey.
They're going to look for a breach here, but it's going to be a double door breach, it seems. Cybex is at the double doors,
Okay, güey.
and we got
Vamos a entrar
Diego
con...
on the far left.
Ahí está el plan, güey. Al centro, ni te acercas al centro, güey. Voy a aventar humos por aquí, güey. Y vamos a dar la vuelta por atrás. Vamos a entrar en putiza por atrás, güey.
Doors open.
Tienes humos también, ¿no? ¿Dónde está el otro? ¿Lo ves?
No, güey, el otro no lo veo, nomás veo el de arriba.
Quédate allá, voy para allá, aguántame.
Second smoke is out. Used as a distraction. It looks like he's going to regroup with Cybex.
Aguanta, que no me vean. Vamos a entrar en chinga a la derecha arriba, ¿ok? Avientas humos y entras, güey. Sin pensarlo, güey. Me están esperando ahí del otro lado. Dale, güey, dale.
Motion sensor is off again. Shots fired. Ah, Diego gets dropped
Mátalo y atrás,
from behind.
atrás.
Cybex left in a one-on-one. And despite their efforts, Boinas Verdes losing the offensive here, and they go down 0-2. And it looks like Steath Killers are going to take the lead and take the map here on containment. A little bit of a, in my opinion, I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be wrong. Buenos Verdes took a little bit too much time. So just a little too much time. I think they spent more time trying to distract, trying to, pull the focus away from their planned breach point. Even though in a 2v2, it's not favorable to necessarily split and go one-on-one. It does look like that was their initial plan. Someone's going to try to breach double doors. One was going to breach the left door. Oh God, we are on. Okay, I see where we are.
What's wrong?
I mean, people don't need to know where we live, dude. Like we've created this scenario and the believability that we live separately, and
you don't want to live in the Shire?
I don't want people to know.
Teletubby land? That's Bilbo Baggins' house. Come on, Karen.
Yes, but
we're going on an adventure.
Yeah. One ring to rule them all. You know, the nice thing is that they can't see the swing hanging from the tree in the back, so that's all good.
Sex swing?
You gotta give out all the details, don't you, bastards?
Wolf over the knoll. Sorry, who won that one really quick? Because I got to adjust the score.
That's okay.
I was busy working on this. So he's going, okay. Yeah, I was busy working on this.
So yeah, Steath Killers do take containment, and they played that really, really well. They held their ground. I honestly think Buenos Verdes could have probably split that, and perhaps probably won it if they decided to breach from two breach points. But I know how risky that can be. It's just unfortunate for Buenos Verdes because now they're down 2 and they're on district. They have a pretty decent spot for defense here in the parking lot. They can get a good vantage point. We'll see how they want to hold this, if they want to play aggressively or a little bit more defensively.
No, ponlas ahí, güey. Ponlas acá atrás, hay que defenderla.
I know what that's like, Rabid. I know that's actually where the name
Por aquí,
Titch
güey, por aquí atrás.
comes from. It's a British word that means short. But I'm actually taller lying down, so it makes up for it.
¿Ya viste por dónde vienen?
Side, yeah. There's still a guy standing on that rubble, so we can.
I know.
What do you do?
Yep, titch is a British word, so somebody is a bit titchy. Means they're a bit on the short side.
Steath killers. Who you messaging in the middle of a fucking round?
Titch, he was about to go live and he stopped.
Okay, I don't see the guy standing on the pile of rubble anymore.
Shots fired. Initial engagement. Looks like they're trying to get elimination of the corner, but they had already repositioned far away from the
Man's
grenades.
still there. Ah, fuck, he got me.
Oh, unfortunately, Cybex able to drop Flanders twice. Ranger has to put some pressure on. Grenades coming in. That's going to do some damage, and that's it.
Sorry, who has to,
Buenas Verdes get point number 1.
sorry, who has to put on pressure?
Did I say Ranger?
You did.
Jesus Christ, man. I can't read. When it gets past 10 o'clock, my brain goes stupid.
Ranger, can we talk for a minute?
Oh my
Ranger,
God.
Listen, Ranger.
Can I just hold on before
Ranger.
you have a conversation with Ranger? I just want to point out that I called Rabid Ranger, so I got Ranger on the brain.
I just about to say,
Apparently.
Ranger, listen, I don't know what's going on with Wolf right now, but he seems to
Something's
be
happening, man.
the name's just coming out. I feel like there's a lot of like pent up sexual tension going on.
There's something there, man. Ranger, you better not come into my lobby, man. This is all I'm saying. If you're on my brain that much, you ought to be careful, my friend.
I think he's supposed to join us on Sunday for Rabbids games, so I'm just gonna go to the background on that one. I'm just gonna he can take my spot here,
dude.
and then you two can sort your shit out, okay?
Just don't hide under the table. He needs space to move around. Okay. I don't know why I keep saying Ranger. I see RA and then my brain just goes to Ranger, not Raptor, not Rabid. Anyway, Raptor needed to apply the pressure and keep that up, but unfortunately he had to reload in the middle of it and grenades rained down on him and got the elimination. So really good play by Boinas Verdes. They held the parking lot very, very well. As to be expected, though, that is exactly what I want to see on District. A team who gets defense, holds it appropriately. They did push out, which caused some confusion for the Steath Keelers. They were a little bit more weary, maybe that there could have been some utility out there, but
The banner is wrong.
in this case, it was not.
You are right. The banner is wrong. I will fix that. That's because I stopped making adjustments after they said that the game might be rescheduled. And then, like, as we were watching, everything was like they were like, all of a sudden there's like Flanders went live and they were in the live test. I was like, crap, gotta go live. And I forgot about the banner. I will fix that up. But in the meantime, here we go. It looks like we're gonna have Steath Killers defending the construction area up top.
Steath Killers won't have many options here. If they decide to place a jammer, they're gonna have to try to hold that. Unless they want to try to do a massive flank, which perhaps they try to do, but it's still risky. They are gonna have to hold this down.
Yeah, you go ahead if you want.
Buenas Verdes are also utilizing Eagle Eye. They have a complete view of what they're doing defensively.
acuerdas donde avienta la granada en las nalguitas, güey?
Ya.
Ahí está uno en la toolbox. Checa el de arriba, güey.
¿O está en el toolbox? Vente por acá entonces, güey. Chécale. Aguas con las.
Ok,
Chécale.
sigue en el toolbox y sniper ready. Sí, güey, ahorita lo tomamos ahí donde está la toolbox, güey.
Aguanta, la puedo aventar más de. Espera primero las granadas, güey.
Mira, espérame.
Rebota
This
la
could be
arriba, la
dangerous. They are pushing up. Grenades are out. Suppressive fire has been laid down, but to no avail. No shots hit,
Aguas con los impactos.
and a bit of wasted utility.
Aguas.
Grenade coming in. Good frag. Narrowly evaded by Cybex.
Siguen ahí los dos enfrente, güey. El toolbox y sigue atrás. Doble tiro.
Bajando. Aguanta. Cuidado, Bajando uno.
More grenades in. Up on the scaffolding. Not going to do much up there. They're getting a couple of pot shots off. Nice impact. Diego seeing a lot of red.
Queda una granada. Les queda
This
una granada, güey.
might not be the route they want to take. With what time they have left, perhaps a change of strategy
Chécale, checa el ojo, checa el ojo, checa el ojo.
is at hand.
Ok, siguen igual, güey. En toolbox y el otro trocito.
Steath Killers really just have a tight angle on this corner, and why Buenas Verdes is trying to push this, I don't know.
¿Tienes humos?
Simón.
Avienta un humo para que aventan su última granada.
Cybex does get tagged.
Asómate. Sigue en el toolbox. Asómate para que lo distraigas.
Sí, toolbox.
Ok, asómate y otra vez te regresas.
Diego gets shots on. Cybex goes down. Grenades coming into the alley. That's it. Raptor
Se va a acercar.
able to get the elimination on Cybex and on Diego, getting a double elimination here on District. Good defensive hold, and now they are up 3. I thought it was getting a little warm in here.
Yeah, we're making our way to the fires of Mordor. Don't ask me why.
Sam,
Yeah,
stay with me, Sam.
am I Sam? Is this? Am I Sam?
Yeah, I guess I could be Frodo, man. The one carrying the ring.
Really? I'm kind of insulted.
I mean, Sam is the real hero. Like, let's be honest. Frodo is the moron, and we all know I'm the moron of the pair. So I'm the one making all the mistakes.
I take it back. You definitely look more like Frodo, and I look more like Sam. I agree. But...
Oh my goodness! Yeah, I think I thought it was getting a little warm in here. I thought it was just me, but now this explains it. I wasn't sure where we were in our trek. Hopefully, we actually make it to the fires of Mordor by the time this match is over. Hopefully, I can keep all my digits. I don't really want to play this out like it really happened with Frodo.
Yeah,
I like to keep
just
all
gotta
my
make sure we don't
fingers
get
intact.
Don't get caught by the ISR.
Yeah, well, you know how that goes. But a really good round for Steath Killers. They did come out victorious. They are now up 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1. So they're up 2.
And that's going to end it for District. So we're out of Containment in District. The next map, I'm not quite certain of yet. It does look like Black Site. Maybe the next one. These are District, not so much of a big map. Containment, not so much of a big map. But Black Site, I consider a much larger map in terms of scale and like vulnerability. People can really stand out and get caught off guard. There's too many angles to come from, especially if you're holding down the tents. Not so much a construction site, like you're in the back corner. You could argue the same thing for the tents, but there's so many more breach points at the tent spawn and at the street spawn, so it's going to pose to be more difficult.
Now, if I recall, was it not Raptor and Flanders that we saw do that really big flank around the tents?
Was it them? Trying to remember.
Whoever it was,
You
that
know,
was a really good play.
It was a really good play. It took a little while,
Yeah.
but it was worth it in the end.
They almost had. I think, if I recall, they did end up losing that one.
But
that attack,
narrowly.
but it was like had. I think there was a miscommunication. Remember, it was like throw a grenade at the corner at the wall.
Yeah,
And then he's like, "What wall?"
I
He's like,
still have
the
no
wall
idea
right
what
in
you're
front
talking about.
He's like, "You know, the wall in front of you." I forget who
that was great. Yeah, oh man, I want to say it was them. I'm gonna have to go back and watch to
That
find
was
out. 'Cause
hilarious.
Now I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But here we are loading in, and it looks like Steath Killer is going to start off in construction, and the Boinas Verdes is going to start off at the tents. But they're tucked nicely away.
I'm gonna have to
Plenty
do
of
something here.
coverage.
Sorry, forgive me. I had to make it.
Ok, ¿dónde vas a cubrir,
The only
güey?
downfall
¿Izquierda?
to automating things
Okay,
is
ponlo por
when
ahí,
I
que no
change
las vean
things
para
up.
cuando
The
vayan a
automation
entrar.
forces me to do things. Oh.
Buenos Verdes putting out a lot of utility, and they're being caught every step of the way. Flanders catching them on eagle eye.
The door is open, looking into the courtyard. The next door from the one you're looking at. I'm looking for the second guy. I hear him, but I don't see him.
Okay, tell me where the guy is at the rover.
He's at the second rover. He's just on the other side of it. Okay, so one of them has the chick that lays 3 mines.
Is he at the back of it? Front of it?
He's on the left side of it.
My left side?
Yeah, your left side. Of the second rover, not the first
And the
one.
only challenge with running eagle eye is that once you have visuals, that's all well and good. You can
Probably not.
kind of plan your approach a little bit, but that their
both,
games of positioning can change
Try
in
to
a
shoot
matter
at him
of
through this
seconds.
door here. Actually, you know what? I think we should isolate the first one and go around the right. Oh, he's probably got mines there. Yeah, I bet he has.
Take a grenade to make it over there.
Go ahead.
The only way to counter that is to get back on the eagle eye, but you don't want to be spending too much time, especially if they know that you're just for a corner.
Yeah, he's in front of me.
Flanders' patience is remarkable. Most people would shoot given the opportunity.
He's running around behind. He's doing his moonwalk behind that car in front of me.
Rover he was behind?
Yeah, the second rover. I said it.
Yeah, it was definitely these two, Titch.
They're both there.
During that conversation, it was definitely these two.
Right there, the second one.
The one I just said.
Grenade.
Oh, that wall. Those blind fire shots are getting awfully close to Flanders, but they're not finding the mark. A little bit of a waste of those shots. They are suppressive in nature, but I mean, either team with a very clear aim.
Yeah, we can't sit here though. We're both using Ninja. We should just go to that door he put the sensor on. Fuck it. You stay there for a second. I should-
No, put it on him. Headshot.
Doors open. Nice shots by Flanders.
I'm in.
Pushes in. He's going to go around for a flank. It looks as though Buenos Verdes have backed off. They have retreated. Good use of time. What's up, Nigel? Did you bring the brie? If not, then your name is a lie. And I demand a refund.
I got one. He's right in front of me.
Oh
shit,
my
I'm
god,
down.
don't fire Diego down in Flanders, and that's going to be it. Leaves the Raptor all alone.
Double shooting.
But Diego doesn't walk away unscathed. He is a bit red.
So they're at the back of
Ooh,
the
fun,
tent.
dude. We got fancy. I might have to tip you.
I know.
Yeah, I should have tried that.
Yeah, you can't get out in the open. With these
And
things.
unfortunately for Steath Killers, Cybex finishing off the Raptor. And they are going to take this one, closing the gap to 1 point again. Strict 9, what's going on, man? Welcome.
The strictest of the nines.
Is he strict?
He's the strictest of the nines, is what I heard.
But not of the 10s. And everything is based in 10. So, unfortunate. But not unfortunate for Boinas Verdes. They do close the gap. They did take black here on defense, but with how things have been going, Steath Killers could walk away with their defensive win, all depending on the spawn. And I think after that conversation we heard, we can say with some confidence that it was them who weren't very clear on what wall they were talking about. So if we see a rerun of that event, then perhaps Boinas Verdes could tie it up. Steath Killers did take containment. They took a whole map, which is what put them ahead by 1 point. Boinas Verdes, with how they just played that one out, they could take Black Site here.
Hey, Maggio, what's going on?
It's you. Gio.
Is he Italian? Is he Italian plumber now?
No, he's not. But I'm not going to insult the guy by doing a terrible accent. I mean, that was already terrible. Moving on.
I feel like
We
you're
are going to
terrible.
go. Thank you. Do you see why I'm Frodo, man? Do you see why I'm Frodo?
I see it.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay, it's good now. It's good now. Mexican chili. Yeah, I can't. That's the thing. I can't do the accent. I can do a select few, and I can't even do the Mario one. That's all I can do for Mario.
Mexican chili.
I do love chili, though. Now that you're saying that, I'm hungry.
I've got enchilada sauce. I'm gonna make enchiladas sometimes this week, I think.
You should put some Velveeta cheese in there and make it a nice dip.
Like a queso.
Yeah, man. You gotta do it up. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right.
Yeah.
That should be the next poll. Who here likes queso? If it's not 100% me, then y'all out. Get out.
That's where we draw the line, people. Queso.
Yeah. Queso, you don't like it? Get out of here.
I gotta go put my C4 quick.
All right, we're back up black side. It looks like we got very close to a mirror match. Not exact, but damn close. We're probably going to see a similar hold. And if our memory does serve, we might see something similar to their past defensive strategy. It didn't work out for them last time. It could work out for them this time, though. Bree queso? Is it gonna stink up the room, man? Bree's kind of stinky, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Boinas Verdes, middle of the map. Cybex providing that intel.
Vente, pues. Avienta un humo por la izquierda más para distraerlos poquito, güey. Y te vienes en chinga, güey. Más abajo para que no corras tanto, güey. Bájate y aviéntalo desde abajo, güey.
Cybex kind of giving himself away, shooting out that laser. It's great for blind firing and everything, but...
Traes ghost, ¿no?
But they're expecting it now. See, now they're flanking around the other way. See, it was a ploy.
¿No viste aquí si pusieron minas o algo?
They tried this on containment, though, and it didn't work out. Perhaps it's a much more viable strategy here in Black Site. He is back on Eagle Eye.
It's funny you say that because I can hear, actually, Flanders in my ear say it could be a distraction. And he says, he tells Raptor to go and look at the other side.
Nada. Listo, avéntalo.
Smokes up and out. They have now given themselves away. They're attempting to cross the street. Cybex does cross safely. Look at the smoke, man. It's beautiful. Nice. Well-placed grenade, though. Diego.
Aguántalo aquí poquito.
Blistering red.
Aguanta ahí poquito, ¿no te han visto? Sigue cubriendo ahí, sigue cubriendo ahí. No sabe que estamos aquí, ya gastaron las granadas. ¿Qué?
Cybex getting one up and over. Not finding its mark. Still no eliminations on either side. Cybex does go down as I say that. Flanders getting credit for that one. Grenades up and over, trying to get at least one elimination here. Diego maintaining its cover. Blind fire around the corner. He's got a retreat. He's got 2-on-1. Diego getting down ones. Flanders has been dropped. He drops another one. And here, Diego. Man. Buenas Verdes.
Está todo rojo y no quiero pisar una mina.
Taking black site.
No, güey.
Tying it up, man.
Quiere que lo cambie, pero no.
Bueno, está abierta, güey.
Very. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. They're going for the hack. I don't think there's any utility there. No. I'm gonna say it, guys. Steath killers. Bad move pushing at that point. Really could have just stayed back, wasted the time, drawn Diego in. Diego's a great shot. He could be a very good shot, and he utilized that wall for cover perfectly. And then he ducked behind the Jeep after he got Flanders down. There was a very slow revive on Flanders. And unfortunately, Raptor just exposed himself in that situation. Very easy shots for Diego.
He exposed himself?
He exposed himself, man.
Holy.
In the worst of ways, too. In the worst of ways. I mean, I'm not here to get this man arrested, but there should be some sort of citation on that.
Listen,
we did reach...
Never know, you never know who's watching, okay?
In this case, I do. Actually,
let me tell you something. But it's got to be kept quiet so that people can't see it. But season 13 for the GSPL is now live and open for registration.
Facts.
So I'm just saying, if you're not in the Discord, check the Discord. Maybe join there, take a look, see a thing. Hopefully before the ISR catches us and fucking wipes us off this fucking planet. But anyway, just a thought. Just a thought.
Yeah, man. Just a thought. Yeah, join the Discord. Registration's open. Hopefully you guys like the rules. Everything's accessible. You guys should be able to see everything. And we're getting prepared, man. This 2v2 knockout is our road to season 13. It's going to be good stuff. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Gather your team. If you are part of this 2v2 and you're looking to get back into league play, definitely check it out. Join us. That was a great match, though. Yeah. Great face-off there at Black Site. Boinas Verdes really showing up, man. I still think, like, Tequila's, like, I know, like, I've been there. And, in fact, I'm there often whenever I play this game. You get one down. Like, you could continue to shoot the person from where you down them from, but instead there's this primitive instinct to run forward towards the downed enemy. That's kind of like what was happening here. You know, they get Cybex down, they push forward, now put themselves in a vulnerable position, even though they could simply eliminate Cybex right there, and then they just line right up for Diego, who just utilizes the wall for cover magnificently. Kind of a bad move. They could have just wasted time and drew Diego in.
Yeah, unfortunate, and then we end up in a tie situation. I mean, so it's 1st to 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got to be ahead by 2. So, I mean, is this the game where we see a very close I mean, it's around that time, right? So,
Yeah. And Buenos Verdes is the only team that was able to take it to a 7-point game.
yeah.
So we very well could see that here as well. And this is really shaping up to be an awesome semifinals. If you guys know anyone who is interested in this type of gameplay, be sure to share the stream with others. Go send it over on Facebook or Twitter, or hell, you could even text message it to someone nowadays. So
Armchair quarterbacking
sure to
is
share it
always
around.
easy. Absolutely, it is. That's the best part of what we do here. We get to analyze and we get to say this is what would have been better. But hindsight is always 2020. In any situation, in any case, we probably would have done the exact same thing, if not worse.
Yep. Yeah, it's true.
Probably worse.
I find myself, see, my play style, when I team up with, let's say, the Scrub Squad or some randoms, like one of the primary objectives is to rush. Like you try to game map control, you reach out towards mid, and you want to get the eliminations quick and easy. That kind of forces like once two people start doing it, it's almost like the entire team has to do it. So I tend to follow the pack because I'm not a leader when it comes to these kinds of games.
You beta cuck. Carry.
But my playstyle is
Wow.
my playstyle is very, very different. It's okay. I get it. It's fine. My playstyle is very different. I tend to play a bit of the cat and mouse game. And Titch, you know this. Like when we've done 1v1s, I either hide in the corner or I run in circles and
Definitely
I use
hides in the
utility.
corner.
That's what I usually do. I mean, it works. I eliminated you in the 2 games and I won. But in a 4v4, is that really going to be feasible? In a 2v2, is that really going to be feasible? It ended up kind of working for DA because he was running around a little bit, playing a little, cat and mouse there. But I don't know. Me personally, if I were to get down on someone, especially in a 2v2 and how critical it can be if you get eliminated, I probably wouldn't push that. Just my mentality. But I don't know. That's just me.
That was like I said before, like when that was the issue I had with Jesse and Rabbit. It was like I get one down and it was like I couldn't eliminate them. And they were so close together that it was a revive. That's one of the things that's really important is like staying together and staying close, be able to keep those revives and quick revives too, right? Be able to put some pressure on, quick revives, get some cover fire. But yeah, it can be tough in the 2v2 situation. They're doing a lag test. I did hear them say that they are doing a lag test, so we're just gonna let this play in the background. See how things go. This one's gonna be a real barn burner.
Well, it's really shaping up to be something exciting. It is easy, and from our perspective, as an onlooker, as a viewer, not even just a caster, but as a viewer, when I watch these games back, or if I watch someone stream, it's easy to be like, this is what should have been done. But the whole point of going back and watching games, is it not? Like you do this in traditional sports, and I know that people who are professionals in other standard esports, they go back and they watch footage so that when they watch it enough times, if it happens again, they recognize it and hopefully they change their habits. That's the whole point. That's kind of what a coach does too, right? He or she points out exactly what the flaw was, and you practice how not to do that.
Yeah, that was my issue. I just didn't learn. I just didn't learn.
Dude,
I have watched countless games, and I'm still shit. Okay, I make the same fucking mistakes. I do the same fucking pushes. It's the same shit. Okay.
Well, you want to know why though? Okay, so that kind of dates back to when the game initially launched, because you got it before Nightfall was released, right? Yeah. So the meta at that point was just rushing. Like everybody rushed, and they were like, "I'm the better shooter. I'm gonna win this gunfight." We grandfathered that mentality into future operations. We just never let go of it. Even now that even though the meta's kind of changed, like we still hold that mentality.
Like apart from League play, like has it changed?
If you watch League play, the only location,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's outside of league
like
play.
it's hard to fight me on this one, but the only location that people really play super aggressive initially is on offense. If they got the right spawn, they're going to push out and get mid control. Every other map, it's like, okay, well, we can arguably play defense here. We don't have to be as aggressive. We're seeing that a lot in league play, but in Publix, absolutely, I think the meta still is rush forward and
That's what I'm saying.
kamikaze.
That's what I'm saying. The meta is still the rush in. That's why I don't think it's changed. Only in league play. Bunker defensive. Yes, that's true. Bunker does have a lot of good pushes. Embassy has 2.
But again, push is not to necessarily get the eliminations early. It's to gain that control and catch them off guard, right? Because most times when you're pushing on bunker, you're pushing on embassy, you're trying to get a particular angle from a direction that you believe they're going to be pushing from.
Not necessarily, because you can.
It's not like you're gonna bum rush the cafeteria in hopes that you're gonna catch them off guard.
No,
in that
but if
hallway,
as
you're
a defense
post
in
up there.
cafeteria, you're gonna push and try to push in on the entrance.
Right, but you're still taking up that angle to try to catch them off. It's not like you're gonna run into that room, right? You're a little bit more apprehensive with your drive. But anyway, we are here on office. And it looks like Boinas Verdes are going to hold the elevator.
Sí, por ahí, por atrás de la visilla, güey. Por si quieren correr y venirse. Ajá.
Why?
I don't know, the first time you're just like, office.
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 An office. An office, boys and girls.
It was just so aggressive. I don't know why.
Yeah, the laptop's on
Here we
the
are,
white
in
couch.
office.
I don't see any booby traps just
Will you
yet.
get off this? Jeez.
Handsome.
Get off this office.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can
Let's
see.
successfully hold
All I
this
can
spot in a
see
while.
Actually, they're both in the room with
Facts.
the
Strict
elevator
9
sign.
facts.
You know where the
I like the way it was just written. I haven't seen anyone successfully hold this in a while.
Like if I go over by the laptop, I can throw a flash in there.
In other words,
and
this
you
is a
can
bad
attack from
idea.
the far end. You understand what I mean?
Yep.
We're looking at the corner where the laptop is, though. The other guy's pushed out right now. He's outside of the room. I don't know why I'm shutting the doors. They're gonna push out at us.
It's because you weren't raised in a barn, Landers. That's why you're closing the doors. That's in a draft.
Do you know that?
No, I don't. I'm drawing assumptions.
Wow. Way to assume, Wolf.
I'm allowed to.
See if I can see them again. Sounds like he's close to you there, Raptor. Maybe. Okay, no, they're both in those rooms. They got the doors open. Okay, one's out the back. They're split up right now. One's out the back.
Good
Watch
intel.
out,
They
you run
could
across
pick one
there.
off.
If you run across there, he's gonna see you from.
Shooting.
No, he can't see you. You get ready? Let's do it. Oh, he shut the door. Wonder if he's in this room. You still have your sensor?
Outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
I think you should put your sensor in this corner here. Over here, Raptor. In this corner over there. Like right in the corner.
See if they come out flank.
Yeah, we'll
Which
attack
corner?
the guy
That
with
corner.
the door open on this side.
No, the other corner.
And if your guy runs out the back corner, we'll see him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run across. Yeah, I don't see him. So he's looking towards the laptop. Watch out for mines.
Oh, Raptor does get caught. Crossfire is happening. Flanders going to try to get a roll in there. Gets a flash, drops it in his
Shot
own
my
eyes.
flash.
But he's able to evade anyway. He's
Fucking blew it right out of my
blistering red.
hands.
He's red. It's a little dangerous.
Yeah, he's
Careful.
got-
Oh, no way, dude.
Can't push out there.
Oh,
He really messed
Is
up
there
that
any
grenade
you
throw.
there?
Yeah, I hope he pops out like he did a minute ago.
I'm gonna try fucking throw my flash from over here. Ready? Here comes a flash.
Oh, here we go. Much more aggressive and much better angle for Flanders. He does get the flash in. It does push them off of that position. He's going to hold and try to pick him off as he crosses. 1 minute left. They do have to get in there. They have to get the jammer.
Yeah, they're both at the back corner.
Nice grenade up and over.
He went around to the right.
Nice down by
Got this guy.
Flanders. He does get concussed though. There's one elimination. They need to get the, oh, Raptor goes down.
Kick in.
I'm fucking stunned here.
Oh, I get up.
And he
Oh,
just
no.
can't
Oh
do
my
it.
God.
Can't see
Boy.
through the haze.
Why did he push?
Seriously.
And Diego
Oh, no.
once again keeps Buenas Verdes alive and actually gives them the lead.
Nah,
That went pear-shaped. Whoops, that's the wrong button. How about this button? That went pear-shaped.
So here's Flanders had a very good initial push into the elevator room. He got the down. He was a little concussed, a little blistering red. Unfortunately, the Raptor got caught up in the door. There was nothing. He tried to gain the revive dart, but it was just unfortunate circumstances because he was, Flanders was still concussed. He couldn't get a clear shot. He did get a couple of hits on him, but it wasn't nearly enough, and he had already used the revive dart.
Yeah.
Couldn't even close the door either. So he's already in a bad spot.
I think at that point, like especially if you're concussed, you just give him the revive dart. He's gone down again. Like, I don't know, maybe you can try to like manual revive, but I think at that point I'd just be like, sorry, dude, I'll take the 1v1. Wait, just wait until...
it was kind of like a 1v2 if you think about it, because he was going up against a clock. They only had a minute left. So if he got the jammer,
you're in the room with the jammer, you hit the jammer, they're at the end of the hall. You can, you have an idea where he is. You can push out, start. I don't know. I just think at that point, I would, if it was like Jesse or fucking Hellrain or anybody like there, you laying on the floor like that, I would have fucking slit your throat. Sorry, bud. Get out of my way.
I can feed you to the wolves. Go. Every man for
You're
himself.
blocking
Get out
the
there,
door.
kid.
Will you fucking die already?
I mean, either way, he was going to end up in a gunfight with Diego, and he was the one who was going to be in the most vulnerable position. He got if he were to get the jam. So even if the Raptor went down and he was eliminated, right, and Flanders was still alive, he's still blocking the door, so he couldn't close the door for protection anyway.
No, but
he would still have to engage Diego, and Diego can hold that hall very easily and catch him on the cross when he's trying to go for the laptop.
Yeah, but you
Either
can't
way,
cover
he had
both
to-
halls, so then you've got the back. You can go around. Like there's lots of options. There was options.
There
That's my
is,
point.
but it was still but it was still a race to the laptop. Again, it was more like a 1v2 in that situation. He was in a bad spot. And he tried his best. I think maybe he could have made it last a little bit longer, but who knows?
Yeah,
It's
very
kind of like
close game.
hindsight, right?
3 matches,
That's it. But it's Verdes able to take the lead for the first time. Now, Strict 9 was saying that Boinas Verdes have got this. He's a big believer. And, I was going to say, of all the people that voted for Steath Killers,
You're gonna stand
man,
over there?
how are they feeling right now?
I don't know, man.
Still
Buenos
believe her.
Verdes, they get this win. They could be on match point.
Yep.
Aguas con C4, ¿eh? ¿Se quedaron ahí? ¿No sabes?
Good spot though for Steath Killers. I like their positioning. They're going to be holding lobby. They got a couple of angles here to work with.
Vente, aguanta. Voy a abrir la puerta, pero vigílame de ese lado.
Karen's holding out for the Steath Killers to win.
Not over yet. It's not over until Mudflap sings.
Creo que se fueron para... Sabex, vente para acá.
The Mudflaps.
¿De qué están separados, güey? Ya, están atrás, güey. Salte por acá.
Surveying the area, they've come to the conclusion that the jammer is downstairs.
Nigel says the clock is ticking. Thanks, Nigel.
No, creo que
Didn't know how clocks
atrás,
work.
güey, en el atrás
I'm
del
just fucking with you,
zigzag.
dude. What an asshole.
Listen, man, he came with gifts, right? He brought the brie, and this is how you treat your guest?
Wow. What an asshole.
Dale, dale.
Sorry, Nigel. I don't mean to lash out. I'm just working through some shit.
Avanza, güey. Avanza un poquito.
They are expending a lot of time here. I appreciate their attention to clearing out all rooms and angles, but
What?
they've got to do it faster. Boinas Verdes could be fighting the clock if they wait much longer. It's all right, Nigel. We won't share the brie with Titch. He just doesn't get any now.
What was the assessment? I missed it. I forgot. I found out this week that somebody I knew really well died on Saturday, so I haven't processed it
Vete
yet.
por allá.
Trying to get some smokes down there. Cybex going to take a bit of a flank here. They are split, so if one goes down, it spells trouble. Cybex does lay down some gunfire. He gets Flanders down. Here comes a push. Raptor does down Cybex. Now it's a 1v1. Oh my god, so close!
¿Qué no me dijiste que estaba ahí, cabrón?
But still, the Raptor showing his claws, keeping them in the game, tying things up. We are now 4-all, folks. Steath Killers narrowly escaping with a win here. Absolutely crazy. Really well played. I gotta say though, Diego, he had his shots on, man. It was super close. You know, they kind of exposed themselves at that point. A very good maneuver by Cybex. I mean, it was super risky. As soon as you split up, one of you goes down, you're way out of revive distance, and now becomes a 1v2. Cybex, though, had those great shots, was able to get Flanders out, down and out. And fortunately, Raptor was able to clean that one up. Well freaking played. All right, that's going to close things out for the office. Perchance we're going to go to Shoot House. Still waiting to see the map, just to confirm.
This game is full of people exposing themselves.
Dude, this game is all about exposure. That's the thing. And you don't want to get caught doing it. You know what I'm saying? There are citations to be written, fines to be paid, should you get caught and reported.
That's how we pay
Be
Wolf.
mindful of these things, folks.
That's how agency pays Wolf in exposure. Exposure points.
Yeah, you know those annoying ticket people who go to the hell are those called? I never go to them, so I don't think about it. When you're in your car and you park, the parking machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like one of those guys, but for Firewall. You know, I just go around passing out tickets and yeah. What's up, Major Killen? By the way, thank you so much for the follow yesterday. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Amateur Hour family, man. We are just we're a couple of knuckleheads who enjoy watching Firewall and casting the competitive matches. So hopefully you enjoy your stay and get in on the banter. It's just a good time over here.
Yeah, we do random things like hide in Middle Earth.
Listen, we're still alive, okay? Sauron has not found us safe. But it's we're very close now. It's getting very difficult to get to the fires.
If you have any suggestions on where we should go next, Be sure to let us know as Wolf takes a trek. Dude, be careful up there.
Hey, man, we got to get there. We're running out of time, you know? He's going to spot us. Don't move. Can't stay in one spot, man.
Don't push Wolf off. Don't tempt me, Karen. I'll do it. I will knock this motherfucker right off the edge.
Meter maid. Yeah, I don't want to call myself a meter maid. But yeah, those meters, those parking meters, that's right. Yeah, I'm like one of those, but for Firewall. All right, so it does look like we're going to be going to shoot house. This is a bit of a 50-50 gamble for both teams. A little bit less so in a 2v2, I guess you could argue. In a 4v4, it's a little less of a gamble. Perhaps, I don't know. We'll see how things play out, though, with Steath Killer starting off on the blue side.
Bloquea esta, güey. Bloquea esa.
Boinas Verdes pushing out. They're going to set up some of their utility in the main red hall. See if they can trap them.
¿Dónde lo pusiste? Era el de aquí, güey, porque estamos ahí no van, ahí jamás van a desbloquear.
Now, whether it's a 4v4 or 2v2, pushing one of these long hauls, either blue or red side, is very dangerous. They are going to have to be wary and careful. They got to get some sort of indication of where Boinas Verdes is, get some utility up over the corner, see if they can push him at that point.
See any mines or anything yet? Yeah, I don't see them yet. They have a sensor right there above this target on the wall right there.
Go up top and you scout them out.
They got a door blocker over here. I got one right here next to me.
Okay, let me get up.
Right here on the other side of this wall.
Visuals on the tablet.
Okay, he's ran back.
Shotgun? Interesting choice of weaponry.
Okay, I gotta get down and come on up and try to get down here.
And they can't breach that room either because the door blocker is there. So even if they try to unblock that, they could shoot right through the door hole.
You can't destroy this door blocker. It won't let me.
Door blocker is broken. Doesn't look like they can break that one down. Bit of a strange bug, if you ask me.
There's one at the end, all the way down at the end. Hold on, Raptor.
On spot. They could get some grenades up and over.
Let me try to blow him up.
And movement has been made. Not able to find the mark.
Hold that corner now. Watch out. The other guy might shoot you in the back, though. I think he's in this room right in front of us here.
Raptor's been eliminated by C4. Flanders does get a couple of shots off.
No, right there.
Not able to get the blind fire, and Boinas Verdes take round one here on Shoot House.
Yeah.
They're at point match.
I never went directly in front of it.
5-4.
Close one.
Yikes.
Sorry, I was actually working in the background. I didn't see it. My bad. I'm assuming.
It's all good. It's all good. Buenas Verdes, really good hold. I liked Steath Keeler's approach. I do. What I've noticed, and it's a trend of theirs, they get visuals and they delay their engagement. If they were to engage a little bit sooner, I think they would gain a little bit more of an advantage. They have a little bit of hesitation here. They get the visuals, then they try to get a very sneaky position. I like the grenade that was up and over, but I think having the motion sensor there, if they were able to put the motion sensor where Flanders was on the outside of that corner. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, no, I like this one. I am the conductor. Choo choo, motherfucker. That's right. Thomas is my bitch.
Your shirt matches it and everything.
Yeah, this is great, man. I love this.
He's even looking at you and everything.
I'm carrying everyone's wood. I mean, we're good. We are good. I mean, I can't really do an analysis now because this is too distracting.
Hey, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it.
But anyway, I think putting the motion sensor on that outer corner wall would have been much more of a deterrent than throwing the grenades up and over the wall. Now, I like where C. Flanders' head was at, but if he put the motion sensor up, that would actually push Diego off that wall and off that corner, and they wouldn't have to worry too much about it. They were all very hesitant to push across the hall. They delayed it. Again, I think they're just really slow to engage, rather than getting the visuals and immediately engaging, pushing them off the plate, getting a little bit more of an advantage. Because if he had actually started shooting at Diego when he saw him, that would have given the Raptor an opportunity to push into the hall and provide support. Thank you, Killer Cam. 29 months.
Yo, what up, brother?
My God, this is why you're a VIP, man.
Out of curiosity, though, like, would you say that they're on track to win this?
Yes, Boinas Verdes is on track, but Steath Keelers are losing a bit of steam, man.
Nice. Sushi, nice. Good catch.
Yeah.
Izquierda. Aguas que pueden salir, eh.
I'm a pro at that now. All right, can they tie it up, Steath Keelers? This is a must. They have to get this win if they want to stay in the game. With the potential to go to finals, they have made it all this way. They want to lose it now, and they do have blue side. Put out some utility. Really good spots for them. Buenas Verdes going to take the catwalk. This is always dangerous, though. I mean, there's only so much intel that you can get if you are hiding in a corner. And decently so.
¿Dónde escuchaste? ¿Por aquí?
And the catwalk is going to prove useless.
Ok, vente con Chona a detectarlos y ahorita nos subimos otra vez. Vamos con C4, eh. Muévete rápido de las puertas.
Just under 4 minutes left.
¿Detectas a alguien?
Ok, C4 en esta puerta. En esta, la que está aquí, güey.
Ajá, ahorita la volamos de atrás, güey, pero ¿detectas a alguien? Motion de este lado.
Ok, aquí detecto a alguien, güey, enfrente de mí, güey, en el otro cuarto. Aquí.
Ahí atrás en otro cuarto. Atrás de la puerta.
Ahí está en el otro cuarto, güey. Mira. Aquí, exactamente aquí, güey.
Deja ver si lo puedo granear arriba, espérame. Espérame.
Cuéntame una.
Espérame. Vamos a levantar la flash y luego los... ¿Lo tienes detectado?
Sí, güey, ahí está en la mera esquinita, güey. Mira.
No, de acá no va a llegar a la...
Aquí exactamente. Enfrente de mí exactamente en el otro cuarto, güey. Brincando la...
Hijo de su madre, güey. Es que no va a
Buenas
llegar.
Verdes prepping to get some utility out. They still don't have visuals though. They're just kind of they're guessing at this
Pero
point
vente
right
primero al
now.
flash para que lo ciegues, güey. ¿Sí me explico? Y ves para dónde corre.
Pero el flash no va
Wow, that flash hits Flanders right in the face.
¿Ves para dónde corre?
Got him.
No. Ahí sigue, güey. Nomás.
Entonces no la gastes, si no es muy seguro no la gastes, güey. Mejor destruye el C4. Hazte para atrás, güey. No la...
Grenade falling short. Does get some concussion mines though. I think takes out the C4 too.
Ok, ¿qué
Yep.
ves?
Ok, aquí. Va a empujar. Abre la puerta.
Good explosions. At least they've got that opened up now. Don't have to worry so much.
A mi derecha se escuchan en el cuarto, güey.
Asómate poquito, pero regresa rápido, güey.
Espérame.
Actually, we've
Ok.
Flanders actually relocated all the way back to the laptop, but he's heading back to cover that door.
Espérame, voy a bajar. Tenemos que pasar.
Cybex is pushing in.
It's
Very
unfortunate.
dangerous. Kind of do so solo. Some shots
Está a la izquierda, güey,
fired.
aguanta.
Diego seeing
Está a la
red.
izquierda, güey.
Nice
¿Lo
shots
puedes
by
pegar?
Raptor.
Yeah, it was unfortunate to be honest. Verdes didn't push earlier when Flanders had completely repositioned all the way around the laptop, but
Ya no está.
again, no eyes, no sights, no way to know.
Shit. Vamos a ir al fondo a la izquierda, güey.
Flashes out.
¿Listo? Ve.
1 minute left on the clock. Grenades do go out. Diego getting tagged. Closes the door.
Aguanta. Vente conmigo.
Raptor no longer with the angle. They're going for a back flank here. They're trying to push on the laptop. Can they breach this hall?
Vente conmigo.
They do. Diego catching the back of Raptor, not able to finish him off though.
No way.
Raptor not turning in enough time. Diego drops him.
Acércate conmigo.
And there it is. Cybex able to take out Flanders and Boinas Verdes move on to the finals of this 2v2 knockout tournament, coming up from behind after being down and out for half of the game.
Woo! Wow.
Man, I was not predicting that. And honestly, no one in chat was predicting that either. Or at least
Again,
anyone who casted in the
Wolf's kiss of death on Steath Killers. This guy over here is just is insane. It's insane. This guy's track record.
I did not
Yeah, you
vote
did.
for Steath Killers.
Yeah,
I
you
did
did.
not. I didn't vote for anyone.
You don't have to actually say it but like you're
So now every time someone loses, we're just gonna assume Wolf was cheering
not
for them.
not assume. It's the way that you say things and your implication of who you're rooting for. And
Implication is on the beholder of the listener.
yeah, well, hands up.
I did not
Chat,
say
chat, help me out
Steath
here.
Killers. Listen, Raptor and Flanders. I just want you to let you know, I was voting for Boinas Verdes. Okay, in my mind, I just want to let you know, I did not give you the kiss of death. Everybody else who voted for you did though in the poll. Just want to point that out. But Boinas Verdes, man, they came up, man. They did a really good job. They fought their way to the end. Now they're in finals.
Yep.
Cybex and Diego. Wow, man, they are killers. They even ran it down to the last minute, dude, and they were, God, so coordinated.
Yeah, it's 6-4. So they're going to be moving on, and they're going to end up playing the winner for Sunday, which is Legionnaires versus Lobby Killers, I believe. And that one is scheduled for...
We're hoping Sunday. It hasn't
was it
quite been confirmed
Sunday?
yet. It was not confirmed Sunday. I know they were talking about it in the
let me check to
matchmaking.
Jesse. Yeah. This is on Rapid. Oh wait, no, we're good to go for 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
Yep, but it hasn't been put in the
It
fixtures,
just
so I
hasn't
just
put in
don't want
fixtures.
to.
I had to go back
Yeah.
to the matchmaking to find it. But
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. So 8 p.m. on Sunday. So
Absolutely crazy fight,
That's
man.
gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a good game.
Now, Boinas Verdes, whoever Boinas Verdes goes up against, I strongly encourage you to go back and watch their games. We only missed one of their games because it took place during an hour that we couldn't cover it. But go back and watch, study each other. I even encourage Boinas Verdes to do this of their opponent, of whoever's going to be going to finals next week, because what it took to get to this point has been nothing short of amazing. Boinas Verdes is just the way that they strategize, the way they communicate, their sense of calmness, even in the midst of a gunfight, they just remain calm. They remain focused on their objective. They were down and out for half of the game, and they were still able to come back and get the victory. I mean, this just goes to show that they are adaptable and they are able to work together in such unison that they can come out even despite being in a deficit.
Yeah, and Strick, if you want to just PayPal me like $5, I'll poison Jesse so he feels like shit the day of. Yeah, that's
You
like,
can do this too.
if you got $2, if you got just like a McDonald's cheeseburger, I will poison Jesse. I'll drive up to Ottawa.
You had to go with the McDonald's cheeseburger? Of all of them, you had to go with that one.
Hey, Diego. Well, congratulations. He's in the chat now. Dropping the wolves.
Yes. Much congratulations to you, man. Good luck in the finals. It's going to be a good one, whoever you go up against. But be prepared because, they're out for blood.
Yep. It's got to be one of those two, Rabbit or Strychnine. Moving on. There's going to be attempting to take out Boinas Verdes. We'll see what happens. But be sure to tune in for Sunday for that match where we get figure out what the finals are going to look like. And if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you get registered for the season because it's open.
Yep. Don't hesitate. Get your squad. Sign up. And we'll get this thing started, man. It's going to be starting. We're going to be working on the matchups from the 7th, and matches are going to start on the 14th. So you have some time, but registration will close on the 4th. So get in now while you can.
Yeah, 2 weeks. It's open for 2 weeks, and then and then there's a week for scheduling for the following week because GSPL are doing it a week ahead.
Yep.
So, it's good. Don't mind
good
that.
Stuff.
Yeah. You got a team for next tourney too? Nice. So are you joining the NA League?
Would love it if you guys did. It'd be amazing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Let's go. Sign up, man. Get in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm super excited. If anybody has any questions on the for the league, any questions on the rules, anything else like that, be sure to just shoot us a message in the Discord. There's a whole league suggestions and questions. You can drop questions in there. And good night, Shorty and Dr. Death. Yeah, just drop any messages you have in there. We'll square it up. Yeah, well, it was a nice trip to Mordor. Raptor, you're gonna have to look back at, and there's some wonderful. We went to visit some places between games.
Just a couple.
So
just a couple. We were always back in time for the match, though.
Always back. Almost got caught. We almost got caught by Sauron, but we made it out of there just in time. All right, so the way I will take a look. I do believe I saw Momo live, and Momo's live. So if you guys stick around, I'll send you over to Momo.
Stick around for the raid. But before you do, be sure to go over to our Facebook group page. Join us over there because that's where we're going to be posting the events of all the matches that we're going to be covering. If we do not post, it is unlikely we're going to be covering it unless we announce it or we just go live. But if we don't post the announcement over on our Facebook group page, you should still be notified because you're hitting that bell over here, aren't you? Make sure you ring that little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so every time we do go live, you get that little notification on your phone and you come join the stream. And be sure to chat it up as well. Also, again, join the GSPL Discord. Sign up for the NA division. There is an EU division as well for Season 13. So if you're in the EU and you're looking to compete for Season 13 in the GSPL, go to the Discord, sign up there as well. But that's going to be it it for us here on Amateur Hour Commentary. This has been our presentation of the 2v2 knockout match between Steath Keelers and Boinas Verdes. Congratulations to both teams for making it this far. Can't wait to see the one on Friday and what finals, or on Sunday, and what finals is going to look like. So be sure to tune in then. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.